Hello everyone, my name is Ngân. Today I will present about abortion and unforeseen consequences of abortion. Facing to the rising case of abortion today, there are still a lot of debates happening from both sides, pro-life and pro-choice. Clearly, the serious consequences on women's health are indisputable, whatever the reasons are. It affects not only to the quality of life and health of women, but also to maintaining the period. To discuss about this topic, we will have three parts to talk about. The first one is introduction. We will introduce about unplanned song that talk about abortion and background of abortion and thesis. And the second part will be talk about three effects: physical health, mental health, sexually transmitted disease from abortion. And the third one in conclusions. To seek final approval, both pro-life and pro-choice sides spread messages through many social medias. One of the medias that impressed more people is music. The song Unplanned of Matthew West in 2019. It calls the reducing of abortion by conveying messages about human rights of unborn babies as well as the priceless of being a mother. I love this song. They have unforgettable chorus. Every lie deserves a voice. Every try deserves a chance. You are more than just a choice. It's really beautiful song. So, what is abortion? Abortion is termination of pregnancy by taking medicines or having a surgical procedures. As a matter of fact, the abortion case come from not only raw women but also adolescents because of lack of knowledge and irresponsible sex about the harm of abortion. It is stated that about 827,000 women have an abortion in the U.S. each year. From this data, it is clearly seen that the number of abortions is still increasing through many generations. So we can see that by combination both analyzing the content of unplanned song and researching from other articles, it is indisputed that abortion affects to long-term physical health, develops mental health problems, and increases sexually transmitted disease. We will explore more about three effects from abortion for next part. First and foremost, although medicine today has been advanced in many abortion methods through pill or surgery, the effects on physical health are obvious and unavoidable. Many studies around the world have shown that dangerous diseases such as breast cancer and preterm birth are partly caused by abortion. As known, pregnancy leads to some change in a woman's body. Henceforth, both miscarriage and abortion cause a sudden change in hormone levels to a woman's body that may lead to abnormal change to a woman's breast tissue. This abnormal change disrupts the stable structure in the mammary gland, thereby causing breast hyperplasia that also increases the risk of breast cancer. Furthermore, preterm birth is also one of consequences of the abortion in the same way as breast cancer. Preterm birth is when a baby is born too early before the week of gestation are completed. With surgical abortion, the fetus is removed from the uterus by using a type of suction device or spoon-shaped device. The abortion will weaken the cervix and lead to possibility of cervix opening earlier in the next pregnancy. As a result, preterm birth is more common in women who have multiple abortions. So the higher the abortion rates are, the higher the risk of breast cancer and preterm birth will be. Additionally, the effects on mental health are equally as important as on physical health. Some research found women who had an abortion experienced an 81% increased risk of mental problems, depression. So what is depression? Depression is kind of mental problem and also is one of the most common complications to all women. Even though they have unwanted pregnancy, they also have glad and cheerful feelings that are produced from happy hormones. When pregnancy is suddenly terminated, as the result, these hormones in a woman's body such as oxytocin or dopamine are suddenly disturbed accordingly. This phenomenon takes a long time to return a woman's body to its original state, so it causes depression. Moreover, using stimulants such as alcohol or marijuana is the way to release stress bring more mental problems, such as anxiety disorder, depression, abuse alcohol, or even suicide. Therefore, need to understand the knowledge of abortion to prevent needless mental problems. And this one, sexually transmitted disease, or we can call STD, is the last effect from the irresponsible sex if there are no restrictions for abortion. Gonorrhea or syphilis are the example disease of STD. Their rate is rising as low as 25% today. In addition, even though gonorrhea or syphilis are curable disease by antibiotics, there is a high chance of recurrence due to increasing strains of drug-resistant bacteria. Therefore, it will be dangerous for baby if a mother used to have this disease in the past, because the high risk of spreading from mother to infant during pregnancy. Given this bond, the more abortion cases happen, the higher the number of STD cases will be, and the more it spreads out in public. Generally speaking, it is asserted that the mental problem, the long-term physical health effect, and sexually transmitted disease are the serious consequences of abortion. Therefore, to reduce abortion, especially among young people, we need to discuss more about contraceptive methods and the consequences of unwanted pregnancy and the risk of sexually transmitted disease. Besides, coordination both educational programs and social medias will create favorable conditions for exchange and sharing about reproductive health. Thanks for listening.